If we're going to get bigger and worse, like, I'll just leave now.
He's essentially just inspired us with that same, I guess, tenacity.
Sometimes it is like shocking to think that we keep going. It's all kind of worked backwards from the deadlines of either opening our shops or delivering to wholesale customers to make sure that when that customer gets the loaf of bread or the croissant, it is in the perfect condition.
Sam didn't have fancy ovens. He mixed bagels in his KitchenAid.
So to go from 10 kilograms of flour in the first week to 3,500 kilograms of flour a week now is equal parts mind-boggling, but also it's fine, we can handle it. It's what we like to do.
Oh, and this will all be gone within a day. Everyone gets them tomorrow, and then we start again.
The first half of the day is preparing and finishing products for a very strict deadline, so it can get into the delivery vehicles and out to the customers.
Early this morning, we basically started with filling our wholesale donuts. Then we're going from there to filling our retail donuts.
Hi, my name is Manvi and I am a baker here at Grizzly. So I'm just putting some raspberry crumble on our mini cheesecake donuts. This one's going for a big catering order. So we've got like 100 donuts. So this is like 50 cheesecake and we've got 50 lime donuts in here. So I'm a pastry chef, but here I joined Grizzly 6 months now. So just like starting off with prep and like hopefully eventually I'll move to pastry.
Are you quite an accurate person?
I would say yes. Everyone says that I have OCD, so I don't know what they're talking about, honestly.
Manvi is just a really smiley, positive person. Manvi comes with a background of being a pastry chef, so she has worked in kitchens before in very high-paced environments, so she fitted right into the team, so absolutely no problem.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the peachy mess Danish. So I'm gonna start with the mascarpone whip, and then we're gonna top it off with some diplomat cream, which is made with ginger, and it makes it really nice. So we just break it up and put it on. So the whole thing about this is I think they want to make it look very rustic and nice. So we did have peach and apricot, but now that apricot season is almost at the end, we're just doing peaches.
We want to find that balance. So the same things comes through to pastries as well. We were trying to find the balance between sweet and salty and bitter.
Oh, everything croissant is filled with the everything schmear, which we have cream cheese, some vinegar and some spring onions in it. So it's like a blend of different flavors put together. So it's just like the perfect combination.
So currently I'm doing the edamame, which has a tamarind mayo, tamarind, potatoes, herby, cucumber ribbons. And then my other sandwiches that I'm doing is a caprese, so on a lovely crispy ciabatta with some balsamic aioli, beefsteak tomatoes that we locally source, with some pesto that we make, and then finishing off with some beautiful mozzarella.
Basically it's just trying to make sure it's tight but still keep the openness so that you can actually see what's inside.
And then Amelia is doing our chickpea sandwich, which is a mix that we make up with some cos lettuce, and our eggy bagel, so just a classic eggy breakfast. I feel like with some vegan sandwiches can be a bit boring. This one's definitely not boring, so it's quite good.
I think we're quite well known for adding a little bit of spice in there that maybe you weren't expecting as well. It's to kind of build out the full sensory experience of that item through balance.
We've got specific deadlines that we need to meet with our delivery team. Chelsea is just great. Chelsea knows exactly what to do in the morning, coming in, packing all the orders for our wholesale customers as well as our retail customers.
Yeah, my name is Chelsea and I'm a delivery driver. Our city run is the biggest. That averages 30 to 35 stops every morning. That's on top of the other 2 runs that we send out as well. We aim to have all 3 vans out by 10 to 5 so that we can meet our deadlines.
Things are a bit behind, so it just means we have to go a bit faster, but still the speed limit, just faster. It's definitely the people. Obviously the coffee is second to none, but that's my opinion. Hey, can I get a coffee, bro? Please? We love chats with Bo. Always nice to have him in first thing in the morning. Always nice to have any of the delivery boys first thing in the morning. Just unpacking the bread for the day and the bagels. The Kiwi appetite goes so hard on a sandwich, doesn't it? Especially these sandwiches. Oh, currently the new one, the caprese sander, and then the eggy breakfast. I think that's always been like, no matter where I end up, I always go back to the eggy after a while.
It pumps pretty early here, like you kind of set up and then it go time. So I guess the goal, like from this side of the counter, is to be ready, greet everyone with the same sort of like energy, which I think our team's got it pretty down pat, so it's pretty sweet.
We run a high trust environment.
My name's Laura. I work in the prep team and the pastry team here. So today we're just doing all of the prep for the coming days. We're making the sandwich fillings, the donut fillings, the twice bakes for the weekend. We don't always see our final product.
There's that mixture between crunch time, where stuff just has to happen, and then preparation. And you're just preparing for the next crunch. That's why we need to be dynamic, and that's why we have to kind of put that trust across to people.
You know, 4:30 is not a fun time to be coming to work, but to be coming to work and enjoying the people that you're working with and that sort of thing, it makes the 4:30 a little bit easier.
I'm from a really small town with 1,600 people. It's been quite a big adjustment, but it's been really nice.
Here we are.
Some of our wholesale customers we've worked with for 10 years now. The thing is, we need to continue to deliver on the promise that we gave them 10 years ago. And I think that's what we do really well.
Morning.
We operate every day of the year, and we operate 22 hours a day.
1 in, 1 out.
If we're gonna get bigger and worse, like, I'll just leave now.
I wanted a fresh start from my old job. You know, working hospo, early hours, didn't really have much opportunity to grow. So Grizzly came up, and I was a super fan of Grizzly. I mean, when I first started, I was obsessing over how to shape them perfectly.
I think Reg is an obsessive too. That's kind of it. That's all you need. If you're going to come in and be observant and intentional every day, it's going to get better.
So I'm just elongating the dough to a really long, like sausage shape, and I'm twisting the tails. Instead of sitting on top of each other, when they poach, they just shear off each other. We form this lock, so as they sit, they just pull on each other and the entire bagel just gets tighter and stays in shape. I'm doing just under 300 today, just by myself. And tomorrow, we'll probably have close to 500.
Bagels were the thing we started with. I think what makes a good bagel is a little bit of chew, still soft, and when you lightly toast it and you smash it with a bunch of cream cheese, like it kind of transports you wherever you need to be.
This is Sam's baby. Sam's all about bagels from the get-go, and he's essentially just inspired us with that same, I guess, tenacity. A nice, hand-rolled, poached, long-fermented bagel. You can't find that everywhere. Sam didn't have fancy ovens. He mixed bagels in his KitchenAid.
Grizzly's grown in ways that we didn't predict, but we're super happy with. Sometimes it is like shocking to think that we keep going. But I think always there was like this horizon we knew we could get to. We started off with sort of 8 customers. We changed from being sort of a 1 day a week, 1.5 day a week part-time operation to being 6.5 days a week overnight.
From about 3 p.m, it's absolutely packed in this room. Got maybe 10 people moving around, shaping hamburger buns, shaping sourdoughs.
A decade and The mixing bowl's gotten bigger, the ovens have gotten bigger, but everything in between is still craftsmanship. The challenge of that 4-day overlap becomes easier when you've got people that have the ability to see it happening in real time.
So today we'll be doing about 400 sourdough loaves, close to 1,000 hamburger buns, and then about 350 bagels, 300 donuts, 300 hot cross buns.
So to go from 10 kilograms of flour in the first week to 3,500 kilograms of flour a week now is equal parts mind-boggling, but also it's fine, we can handle it. It's what we like to do.
Oh, and this will all be gone within a day. Everyone gets them tomorrow, and then we start again. Yeah, this is our Sydenham sourdough, so our white signature sourdough. It's delicious, it's unassuming, but also very surprising. This is what we'd call a pre-shape, just to form that round, so that's a lot easier to form the cylinder shape. Essentially what we want to do is create a very even cylinder shape, so that every slice you cut from a loaf is exactly the same. So what we're doing is just manipulating the dough, cylinder, ready to bake. So this is our superseed sourdough, our version of a multi-grain sourdough, similar to the bagels, has our 11 not-so-secret grains and seeds. So we have amaranth, quinoa, corn, chia seeds, poppy seeds, oats, sunflower seeds, flaxseed. I think that's it. Like if I had a tally, I could have counted and be like, okay, that's 11. This is just headed in front of the ovens just to proof for the next 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then we'll get them through the oven and baked. So we've got Ravi here, one of our bread bakers. Ravi's been with us for just over a year. He's a very well-accomplished baker, bit of a joker, as you might find out very soon.
Oh yeah, I was working in the new world. I've been doing baking for a long time. Different bakeries. But like this one, Dex, first time.
So it is 4:15 in the afternoon, and we are just about to pull the first of our sourdough loaves out of the oven.
In 3 minutes. Take it out at 7. So it start alarming on. We have a time limit for everything. After this, the next bread will go. If I'm gonna pick one by one, it will take longer. We are come from the different communities, and we gel up really nice. That's how it make it like enjoyable place to work. We worked hard for something, and we're gonna get appreciated for that, for sure, because we know we are doing good job.
In a diverse workplace, and everyone pretty much get along.
Like everyone kind of knows each other, and you kind of have to spending at least 8 hours a day next to someone.
Tonight we're preparing 394 donuts. We're doing milk loaves now. I've been here for 7 years now. It's pretty chill here, not that busy, not that quiet, you know what I mean? Like that. Pretty similar back home, but beautiful.